What's up? If you're new here, I'm Alma and welcome to my channel. So today, I have some lovely people here with me. We're talking about senior high school experience. So let's get right into the video. So mention your names.
I am Gideon.
I'm Baaba.
I'm Gaze.
Guys, mention your name. Are you Gaze?
Gaze shoot. I'm that superstar.
Matter. So, the first question, we are going straight to the questions. The first question is, were you ever bullied in senior high?
Personally, I wasn't bullied.
How come? Because your school
Me, you know the dash. Like, for me, the senior seat, I wasn't bullied. So, I didn't get to Form 1 and stuff. I still with senior jeans, like, anything there. Just help your seniors out. They will like you.
Baba.
No, I wasn't bullied.
Okay.
As for my school, you can't say bullying is something done on an individual basis. You are virtually going to be bullied immediately you enter that school. So that one, yeah. Whether you are the president's son, you are who, Charlie. So as for my school, yeah, it's actually a must. It's a tradition for you to be bullied.
Were you a dining hall beast? Like you used to go for dining? And your favorite dining hall food? I used to go for dining. It's like I psyched my mind that if I don't eat dining hall food,
we'll
I
better. Hey, what do we finish?
And my favorite dining hall food was our Tuesday kinky and wachi and what else? The Gary and beans.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to go, but not regularly. But I used to go.
And
my favorite now school on Tuesday we have a special food. We call it abortion.
What?
It's rice and groundnut soup. So yeah, I enjoyed that. The Saturday watch too was nice. Yeah.
Baba.
Okay. For us, Form 1 and Form 2. It was very compulsory. You can't skip dining. You can't. Why are you even going to hide in the school? You can't hide anywhere too. Yeah, wherever you go, you'll be caught. So, but it was. I remember Form 3 day. I think I skipped. I was skipping. I'm like, I'll go and sleep in the dorm. But yeah, it was all cool. And my favorite dishes in the dining hall was in conso beans.
I didn't like that one.
It was nice. It was nice. It was nice. No, it was contom raised stew with beans and yes, and with rice. With rice. And what we do is that we add nketiya burger to it.
I heard it on Twitter and I was shocked. I heard it on Twitter and you were like,
"We're shit."
It's really nice. Yes, and ketchup and all that.
And banana and
banana. It's nice, honestly. And then my Thursday, cocoa, bread and egg, and the egg was boiled. It wasn't fried. It was boiled, so we just added to the No, it's nice. It's actually very nice. It's nice, honestly.
Charlie, Form 1 I used to go for dining. It was actually compulsory.
But let's compose your parts.
Yeah,
but it's just composure on paper.
You know, right? So as for Form 1 I used to go back. I stopped going because Charlie, my master in my school, we call our school fathers our masters.
What?
No. So yeah, Charlie now she dey see him body, so he made me stop. Then kind things, yeah. Say in school standard they feed, they go dining house, feed the house.
I stopped going.
He used to buy food for me, so I stopped going for dining during Form 2.
Was that the only thing he gave you?
Form 3 during what?
Was that the only thing he was giving you? But it's gone.
Okay.
No, it's a simple question. Maybe he was giving you water and stuff. I'm not taking it to know like.
Alright, so I started going to dining when I got to Form 3. But that was the only reason because when we were in Form 3, we had a little more benefits we used to enjoy than when we were in Form 1.
So did you punish your juniors? I think I did, but I don't think. I don't know whether I did. Maybe playful punishment.
It's just the normal this thing we do. We call it I've actually forgotten. We call it pillaring. during rest hour, if you are talking or you are not sleeping, and we just feel like entertaining ourselves, they want us to go and stand there, and you stand there. We mostly do it during rest hour, and then lights out. You stand there, and that's the only thing I remember doing. But the people that we punish, yeah, I don't know. It's not really a punishment. It's just like school tradition, sort of. But actual punishment, I didn't have time for the juniors, so my mind was.
Yeah. Of course.
So, but some people really took the Form 3 thing World Cup. Like, they want to show the juniors that, Charlie.
Because they did it to them.
I'm also in Form 3 because they did.
You see, when you come fresh, you see when they meet you at the gates now, and they'll pull you inside and they'll start worrying that stuff. But I think that's the only thing I think I did.
Me, I was a good senior, so I never.
You're a good senior.
I didn't know. I didn't lash. I don't actually remember lashing anyone, telling anyone to kneel down or anything. If you should actually survey through that, I don't think, because the only thing I used to do is maybe I'll send you to go and buy me this, go and buy me that.
Yeah,
but the only annoying aspect of it is I'll really send you somewhere far. And you don't like it, so I mean, if that is considered punishment, then maybe I did. But I mean, aside that,
fun of doing was August school. It's like when you we tell the seniors to the juniors like to jog. They'll be standing at one place and they'll be jogging, but they won't be moving. So you see that maybe they are jogging to Holy Child. So you start at one place like you're on a treadmill. You jog. They will say, oh, you got into this place. Those kind of things. Yeah.
I will join a car on the board that push it. I'm like,
some of them will let you. They'll involve you in a very cordial like conversation. Like they'll be like, oh, what do you do? What's your girlfriend's name? Those kind of things. When they ask you your girlfriend's name, you mention your girlfriend's name. Like, yeah, sorry, hey. They'll just go and bring a pillow and they'll be like, oh, what you did to your girlfriend in the house? Come and do it to the pillow. Come and do it to the pillow. And if you do it, you have to moon, you have to mention the name, all those kind of some embarrassing things.
Was receiving letters a big deal in your school? It was somehow, because we have a notice board and the names are on it. So if your name appears, you go and tell your friend, oh, you received a letter and those things. But
it wasn't really
some of us
it was kind of in a certain way. If I should get where I can, but in a certain way in our school, it is a big deal when it comes from this particular girl, when it comes from this particular school, when it comes from this particular clique or group of people. And so that was what it was. Like when you receive a letter from someone, like I mean, you the viewers, you definitely have someone in your head. So like those kind of big people, and like, hey Charlie, you know this girl. So that is when you get a lot of friends and people will be partying you because of this girl is not there here and those kind of things. So that was the only big deal. But it wasn't actually.
It wasn't really a big deal. We had like protocol reps in every class. So every Thursday they go to the protocol prefect's cubicle and they just sort it out. They come to the class.
Yeah, it was just like mine.
You guys, I heard your letters takes 2 months to get to your place or something.
So we share letters every Friday. When
you are sending your letters, it takes long to get to us because you guys use the post office or whatever thing.
And what's the name
you guys
of
you guys smile and
you're not using the normal update. We're using the envelope. Was thinking to
we had some post office thing we used to use some with our school's name on it, But these guys, I heard Charlie people. I heard your headmistress to scrutinize the letter.
Oh, it's not true. It's not true.
You look through the letter and it's important.
It's a big deal. Like if you look at the size, mostly on people's birthdays. Some people get big boxes.
When you're in Form 1 and Form 2, it's kind of a deal in our school because they will look at the letter or they will look at the name. And sometimes the senior will be like, this girl, they try to chase some. Hey, where you this Form 1 boy? The girl give you that sentence. So that was Charlie.
And let me see. Do you guys sneak phones to school? Okay, you can't. But some people do.
In Gehe, not that I've heard of.
Some people do.
Yeah.
I used to talk to the girls.
Yeah, do talk to the girls.
Yeah. Hey. Okay, well, I've not heard anything like that.
Who do?
That's my school
you
day.
can't.
I'm sure
You don't just
Someone form 2 form 3. I took a phone to school in form 1.
Who was taking
we're
a
still
phone?
doing 10. I was doing so 10. Third term I took a phone to school. And second term I took a phone to school and some incident happened. I was called to the DC. But it wasn't actually my fault though. It was a fault of a friend. But just because it was my phone, so I had to fall into the trouble. But that kind of so then form 3 too. Charlie, now you my school. Hey, when X and things came, that was what boys were bringing to school. Sure, you people you be thinking of fiance and your teacher will come and see your same. Sure, boys don't care. Boys don't care, Charlie. How about school? Yeah.
What were you popular for in school? Me, I wasn't popular, sir.
Yeah, I don't think I was popular. People knew me, but I'm not
Popular.
How were you popular?
Form 1, we had this competition called Dance Champ. Yes, so I was third. That was the only
Dance
time.
goddess like.
Okay, I also
That was
went
the
to
only
some
time.
but I don't think it made me popular when I went to model.
Yeah, okay.
As a
Okay,
guy.
me my school every
I came for that. I remember.
I went to model as a guy. That was
That's a guy.
in my school every year, like the dance champs come and dance. So I don't. It's like it reminds the rest of the school that
Yeah.
okay. Does it? I'm sure.
I honestly I don't know. I wouldn't say I was famous, but then people knew me for a lot of things because I was in the jazz band. I used to dance, but I never danced on stage.
He does.
I never, I danced in your school.
Uh-huh.
I never danced in my school because I don't know why, but Charlie, I was a very shy person. I never danced, but all my house, all my house boys knew I was a dancer. So I used to dance in the dorm when they are playing music and this kind. So that was what I was famous for. Yeah.
Okay. What was the most trouble you got in school?
I remember one time I didn't go for preps. My friends and I were using our phones in the dorm, and then our house master stormed. He came and then he was like, he caught all the boys. Then he took us. He was taking us to the senior house master, and my friend and I ran away. So that was somewhere around when we were about competing or so. We ran away and then I was a house executive, so I don't know how I was even going to pull it off till we're done with us. So every time this man comes around, Charlie, then I'm dodging him. He wanted me to go and write a statement. He wanted me to go and write. I dodged him, son. He was always looking for me. And he saw me, the day he saw me, I was sitting in my dad's car, going home on 10th May 2018. And I waved him, but I was like, he hasn't seen me again till then. So yeah, I think that was the biggest trouble. I think I wasn't really a stubborn boy.
And then this one, I don't know whether it's trouble, but we're punished as a class. My class, we're very notorious. So
you guys didn't get the class of honor, so.
Hey, why are you going to get class of honor? Yeah, you must be like. Yeah, so it was this time. I think Form 1 third thing. Yeah, Form 1. Yeah, we were asked to as in your class average is supposed to pass a certain limit, and if it doesn't pass, you will be detained. So we fell below the limit, and then we were detained. It wasn't really something an individual should be responsible for. Even though some people in the class, but me, I can say I performed above the average, but still, it's a class, so it's a class. So those who didn't do well, if they add everything, to just bring you down. So we were detained. We weren't going for visiting. We didn't go for visiting the whole of our.
So if someone comes to visit you,
no,
don't allow your parents. Wow.
I didn't see my parents the whole of Thursday.
It was your school system is very.
I'm telling you, it was just this PTA also. It was a general PTA. Yes, and then they asked our parents come and see us for just 1 hour or so. So from the time the PTA closed to when that 1 hour ended, that was the only time.
So when is visiting? You guys going to sit in the classroom?
Yes, and we'll prep. We'll go and sit in the classroom, and the rest of the school will be having visiting. So that's the only year. That term was my worst term, like in the school.
But what did you hate most about your school? Start me. I'm thinking.
What did I hate most?
Oh, not dislike about your school. Hate is a strong word.
I didn't like reading, so they take the reading out.
But in your course, obviously, reading. Why? What are you
I didn't say reading. I said reading.
Reading. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, reading.
So I don't think I really dislike reading.
I mean, I know. There's nothing I can say I dislike about my school, but there are some few, should I call them more functions here and there. They do unnecessary things like unnecessary punishment, things that are not really necessary. Yeah, so things that we don't understand, they are not feasible. Yeah,
some rules are so like
I don't know how they see the SHS, because virtually when I completed school and I came out, I was like, SHS N1, SHS in this. So I don't know what power they think they have in that school that then they see them body, then they do them body things on things like it vex me. Like
me, what I didn't like about my school was the fact that like any bad thing people associate it to the school, to be honest. I didn't like that. It's not like to be there, obviously, unnecessary.
I think every school has something.
No, but if they see a girl doing something, they'll be like this. If central origin, if they see a girl doing something bad, when they see a girl doing something good, they'll put it somewhere.
I guess what you're saying.
Our schools like that. Especially at Intako, when the person is wearing mufti, the person go full no, oh, he's from your school. I mean, come on.
But you boys, if you stubborn.
Let's be serious. You can't associate everything.
How was your Intako? Or which year was your favorite Intako? Mine was Form 1 or Form 2.
Mine was Form 2.
Yeah, mine was Form 2 also.
What happened?
Form 2. I think the one we did at the studio.
Yeah, Form 2. I was.
Yeah, we did too, but I enjoyed the Form 2. Form 2. Yeah.
I wasn't Form 2 that you guys. No, it was Form 3.
Which one?
The one that they said they won't let you guys come for Intako or something.
Right, it was. I think it was Form. No, it was Form 2. The Super Zonals. When we were supposed to do it at the stadium.
You guys.
But that one.
Right?
That was my favorite Intako.
I was they did something like that, but it was Form 3.
I was a very shy. I think my favorite part of it was when I was in the photography club. You virtually have all the privileges. You can go everywhere you want. Enter the KH stand in the name of your account to take you there for my gizzy. Us slim girls play Euphorium. How can you play Euphorium? See your chick. My boys and I rented a car.
Like, oh!
Especially
And he came back and they were punished.
that is a little secret.